4 presidential elections. The Media Research Center finds 41 times where Google interfered in elections over the last 16 years. And in every case, Google harmed the candidates, regardless of the party, who threatened its left-wing candidate of choice. Google calls this report a recycled list of baseless, inaccurate complaints. Here to react is Kurt Knudsen, the cyber guy. Hey, Kurt.
Ainsley, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You know, this is just another example why algorithms like the one that operates the big tech beast, Google, should be transparent. It should be not left up to one group to control what we see, when we see it, and they're just passing around the megaphone to whoever they choose, and that is how this works. Not fair to everybody.
Yep.
What I like what Governor Landry just said was make it neutral. That's what we should do.
Is there a search engine that does make it neutral?
You know, there are those that claim that, but the fact of the matter is, all of these search engines still use algorithms to find out what's important to everyone and then what's important to just you or then just me.
Yeah.
Where it really goes wrong is how it's deciding who gets the voice inside of this. What I love is what we could learn from Europe. They always seem to be a step ahead of us as Washington continues to fail us, whether it's the White House, Congress, executive branch, doesn't matter. We're just really not being looked after. What they do in Europe is quite simple. If you have an algorithm, they have a body of people separately that look at that algorithm. They have full access to it. They're independent. If they see something wrong, they raise their hand and say, hey, that's not right. Ainsley's able to get her voice out there, but Kurt can't, or the other way around.
Kurt,
they have an opportunity to correct it. And then they can't.
I love that model. We should definitely do that. Here are some examples of what they found. In 2008, if you Googled Obama, there were articles that favored Obama over John McCain. In 2012, favoring Obama over Mitt Romney. In 2016, algorithm excluded potentially damaging autofill results for Hillary Clinton, but not for Donald Trump or Bernie Sanders. And in 2016, working with partners to help likely pro-Clinton Latino voters go to the polls. So does this mean if you Google Hillary Clinton, positive articles are going to come up? If you Google Donald Trump, any article, including the negative ones, would come up?
It does mean that, and it also means this, is that autofill thing is very important. You and I we start searching, and you know how it completes it for us?
Yeah.
Well, it might complete it in a way that steers our mind in a completely different direction than the truth.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about Apple, because during the antitrust trial, we learned that Google was paying Apple $26.3 billion to make Google our default search engine on our iPhones. Well, now Google's in talks with Apple to use their AI, which is Google Gemini, for iPhone AI tools. Does this violate or raise antitrust concerns?
This is huge. This will be a very, very big thing if indeed it comes about. So despite Apple working on its own AI model, which they codename Ajax, they're looking at this big tech collaboration. It means really one way or the highway if they decide to do this. And Google will be in charge of what AI dictates on your iPhone. That's a potential outcome of this. I don't like it.
No.
By the way, if you get our newsletter, Ainsley, which I know you do, in the next 10 minutes, you're going to get 5 ways to bulletproof your Facebook account to lock out the bad stuff and keep stuff private.
Oh, that's great. Okay. And your website is cyberguy.com. Thanks so much, Kurt.
Yes, ma'am.
Great
Have
to
a good
see
one.
you. You too.